Hey guys, welcome back to Pouring My Art Out. We are going to do something really fun and a little different today. We're going to attempt a bowl, a very large bowl. It will possibly be a vase, depending on when I catch it, how much it has cured. But it's going to be rainbow. I'm going to start with the yellow in the middle. Then I'm going to go the orange. Then I'm going to go red, purple, and then blue on the outside. It's going to be rings. Rings. And they'll be clear in between. Because I do like for the clear to be there. Because I usually put a tea light or a small candle and it just glows, especially with the crushed mirror. Now, I make this crushed mirror. I'm sure I have told you guys that. And I make them in 18 different colors. And they're very vibrant. As you can see, the colors are just gorgeous. And maybe I'll do a refresher course on how to make these. Yeah. So there you have it. I can't wait to get started. See you soon. Hey guys, welcome back to Pouring My Art Out. Right, we're going to go ahead and get started on this. I'm trying to decide which way to put the colors. And I think I decided yellow, orange, red, purple, and then blue. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to get started on this. And if you didn't see the very last video, it's a video of how I make my own crushed mirror. Actually, I don't make the crushed mirror, I color the crushed mirror. All right, so I'm going to start in the center, at least what I think is the center. Just going to make a circle, and that's my starting point, guys. I'm going to put this in first, the glass, the mirror. Just because the resin will cover it and go through and all that stuff, so I'm not worried about that. I've used this several times. All right, and that's about how I want that one to look. I just want to make sure that's centered. I'm going to stand up and see, and that's pretty centered. So by the time I go to make the vase or the bowl, who knows how wanky it's going to get, or off center, or anything. Alright, so now we're going to do the orange. I love this orange. I just made this, as you will see from the last video. I'm going to go around like so. Try to keep them separated as much as possible. Not always possible. And you know what? What's going to happen is going to happen, especially when I go to pour the resin on here. We don't know what's going to happen. Not yet. And I'm just going to make a circle around the yellow. This, I would say, is a medium skill, just because of the placement and stuff of the cut glass. It's really easy. It's an easy process. It's just you got to get everything right, or it can be a mess. I'm trying not to make a mess. And if you mix a couple, not a big deal. It's going to be pretty anyway. I say that a lot, don't I? It doesn't always happen. All right. A little bit more here. And just fill in where you see some bare spots. Right here. quite there. And I'm just using a regular old teaspoon. I've used plastic spoons before, which you can. I just like to be able to wash this when I'm done. All right, you guys get the idea? That's a little bare there. There we go. All right. I will pause you for now, and I'm going to go ahead and finish up my rose, and I'll be right back. Hey guys, we're back. Look how pretty. I decided not to use the purple. It just wasn't as bright and sunshiny and pretty. It is a pretty color, but for this application, I just decided not to use it. Plus, I did want, a bunch of white because I'm going to add more bling to it. This is called Shimmer by Michelle. It's Glitz and Glitter by Michelle at gmail.com. And I've had this for about a year. And you need very little, and it is so shimmery and so pretty. So, I mixed up 400 milliliters, and I may have to make some more. I don't know yet. But in this great big thing, let me show you how much I need. Like this much. Can you see? And that's it. So I'm going to mix that up. Then we're going to wait for my resin to come to temperature. And then I'll be back and we'll pour. Okay, guys. And I'm not exactly sure where to start. Now, there are bubbles in here, but I cannot spray with alcohol because it will bleed immediately. So we're going to use our little torch until everything is covered. Then I can spray the top layer with some alcohol to help with the bubbles. Okay, so I'm going to start, I guess, around the outside. Just in that clear area. Because that's my biggest area there. Alright, and then we're going to go in the red, between the red and the orange, and then the yellow, and luckily it's not moving very fast. That's good. Oh, look at that sparkle. Can you guys see that? I wish you could see it. Alright, now I'm going to go around the extreme edge, just to make sure I've got it right to the end. And covers all those stones, or the crushed mirror. And guys, 400 milliliters was correct on this. This is a big mold. This is the one I like to use when I want a larger or longer vase. This one works great. Alright, we just want to make sure everything's covered. Look, Bobby, I made the right amount. Again, what is that, 3 for 3? Wow, I know y'all are impressed with me. Okay. Oh, that's going to be such an easy cleanup. All right. So I'm going to let this sit for just a second. As you can see, the colors are not bleeding. They are staying really pretty. So You know, I use Dr. Crafty. I'm not sure what everyone else uses. Okay. Now this is my small torch. Don't use anything bigger because you're still very close to the bottom surface and the sides when you're popping these bubbles. But right now, I don't feel the need to spray any alcohol. Even though everything is covered, I just don't want to take the chance. So I'm just going to do bubble patrol and keep watching. But so far, what do you guys think? Isn't it pretty? And it looks like the red is bleeding. It is not. It's just the reflection of the red and the orange together. It's not. It's completely clear. So we will see you in just a little bit. I need to definitely keep an eye on this. You have to catch it at a certain time for it to work correctly. And so we are going to try our best to do that. All right. I'll be back, guys. Thanks for watching. And don't forget, if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, like, and please definitely share. Guys, we are at 208 subscribers. Isn't that awesome? We are growing. We are growing. And it's all thanks to you guys. I so appreciate it. Every single one of you. Oop. Yeah, this is going to be like a sit here and watch this thing. Because all the crushed mirror, the bubbles are coming up from it. But that's good because that means that the resin is getting under them. All right. See you soon. Hey guys, we're back. Oh, okay. And what I have done is I put some plastic over here. It just makes it a lot easier to fold it over my candle holder, which is what I use. And I have started to test the sides of this just to make sure that it is going to come out of here. First of all, it's still really soft, but that's what I want. Okay, I'm going to put a glove on so I don't leave any fingerprints. I'll make sure you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, I am pressing and pulling as I go. So that it does all come out. Now bowls are a little different than vases. Bowls, you're not going to be pulling out this early. But vases, you actually kind of want to. Because you want them to drape nicely. And drip if they still want to drip. Now this plastic I have is pretty sturdy. My bowls I use saran wrap, but I use a thicker saran wrap, a good quality saran wrap. There we go. So you can see what I'm doing. But this, I want to make sure that nothing is going to fold in on itself. And touch. And I'm just going to make it as abstract as I can. I'm putting dips and curves and all kinds of stuff in here. I'm going to reposition it just a tad. It's a little off center. There we go. And unlike a bowl, I want this to be pretty tight at the edges down here. Because we want it to be a vase. And you can cut your flowers a shorter length and put them in here once this cures. You could also do a tea light, which is what I usually do, as a tea light. And I'm just kind of working with it and molding. You have plenty of time at this point to mold and change position, which is what I'm going to do. Okay. You know what? I think I like that. We get to see a little bit of the orange, some of the red. The yellow is going to be in the bottom. The blue is beautiful. It's going to have some interest on the inside because of the plastic. So it's good. It will have some texture on the inside. Okay. I think we have it where I want it. Can you see? Now, since this is still pretty wet, I can see some of it wanting to drip down, which is perfectly fine with me. You can see right here. Can you see this? And I hope it does, because that is really cool when it does that. But for it to be soft enough, it's almost impossible to get it out of the mold. So I don't even try anymore. I've done it once, and I'm sure you've seen the drip vases. I don't feel like wrestling with it like that. But, we have a pretty little vase here, a little rainbow vase. And I think it is really pretty. And it will be pretty. So there you have it. We're going to wait for it to cure. And then we will demold. Ta-da! I'll see you soon. Look how sparkly, you guys. The colors stayed vibrant. All right, see you soon. Hey guys, welcome back to pouring my art out. It is the next day. We are fully cured. And I wasn't happy with the round shape, so I put this in the middle and I laid it on its side, and it became like a seashell. Isn't that cool? But it's an oblongish vase. Let's get this plastic out. See what we got here. This thicker plastic just comes out so much easier, guys. So if you get a package, save your plastic. It's just so much easier. Now, there's going to be some spots where it's going to be tougher because it's on the inside. There it goes. There. I can use that plastic again. What do you guys think? Doesn't exactly look rainbowish though, does it? Looks more red, white, and blue. Can't really see the yellow. You can on the inside. But look how pretty the colors have held up. There's no bleeding, no fading, nothing. I need to make another one. One that I can make a little bit easier. This bigger mold is really hard to work with. But I wanted to show you how pretty this thing is when it's lit up. Look. It throws off the colors, as you can see, all the way around it. Isn't that pretty? There you have it. Shows off all those pretty colors. Right. Sits relatively flat. I mean, then you could put your flowers in or leave it as a candle holder. Just be really careful. And I would use a smaller tea light candle. That's the first one I grabbed, and it's a floating candle. It's a pretty big candle. But yeah, I like it. Let's do another one. What do you guys think? We'll do another one. All right. There you have it, guys. I think it's pretty. See you next time.